Right, hopefully it's actually broadcasting my voice on this one, because last time we did this it didn't broadcast my voice until I messed about with the settings. Right, microphone on, so hopefully that's all fine. Right, anyway, I will this time get the chat up on my phone, just so if people type long messages I can actually read them. Because the problem is with this is when you do a short message they turn up, when people do long messages they don't, so let me just see if I can see this on my channel, and I can actually work out if my microphone's working before somebody tells me. So, that's that on there. Can I hear my own voice coming? Yeah, good, my voice is coming through there, so it's actually working today. Right, alright Flazzy, so I am going to order at some point today, to hopefully come in the next few days, a proper headset for the PS5, and probably one of the webcams for them. But I've not bothered with that yet. Alright, normal citizen, I assume the government's going to give us a load more lockdown sort of stuff soon, but I've not seen it as of yet, if they've done it or not. I'm sort of back to working, dog walking, and that was quite nice to do that today. Oh yeah, so you've actually got it confirmed, have you, Flazzy? You've got COVID, so yeah, sorry to hear that, but like I said, I had it like last week. It's just at least I didn't get it for Christmas, but I nearly did, but so what have you got? Sore throat, like snotty nose, a cough, that sort of thing, headache, that's what I had, and then was just really tired now and again. But yeah, so we'll find out probably today if the government's going to lock us down again. Oh, you feel fine now, that's good. So at least of mine, it was only really bad for 1 or 2 days. After that, you know, it faded pretty quickly. So I've got quite far into this. I'm using a different character than I was playing last time I did Demon Souls on the stream. Because I've got one that's a bit better spec'd. So I'll show you, yeah, that's how I felt, basically. Yeah, felt sort of like bad cold, flu, sort of, that sort of thing. Yep. I'm just farming some souls at the moment, because I've already done this level, but this is a really good one for just getting a load of souls on. So yeah, I have got my phone up today at least. I'll pause the stream so it doesn't keep buffering it, and potentially using my internet up, but I've got the stream up, so if people do type in a long comment, I can at least read it. Right, normal citizens had a comment held for review, so let me just at least approve that. Right, Davey? Oh, CLPCR was negative, but she's got positive, yeah. So normal citizen said the Swedish government has begun with the passport bullshit. Region, what's that, Dalarna, has to put in order for all the new healthcare workers have to be vaxxed. Yeah, I really don't like the idea of the like the passport things, you know, like you have to have a vaccine to go somewhere, and this is from somebody who's had all the vaccines, but I just don't think they should be forced on people. It should be your own choice, especially the countries that are doing the thing of like you'll get fined every day you don't have a, like every week you don't have a vaccine or whatever. I can only read them because I've got my phone open, Flazzy, but yeah. Only the short comments show up on the PlayStation screen for me. But the long comments I can at least read on my phone if I look at it every now and again. That didn't work as well as I hoped. These are a lot weaker than they were when I previously did this level, because I'm leveled up a lot higher. You don't really want to fight them on a staircase like this, because it's so easy to fall off. Right, Dan? Yeah, I hope not, Flazzy, but you never know. But at least they immediately section that person, which hopefully means that they're going to say it was a crazy person, not like a terrorist plot or whatever. Yeah, it definitely seems like something they would do, I agree, but... Did everyone have a good Christmas other than that? My Christmas was quite good. I just felt quite tired over Christmas and Boxing Day, I guess, just because of, like, you know, all the socialising and that. So I actually feel more awake today, because I've had to get up, you know, fairly early to actually go out and do something. Yeah, that's what we were talking about just now. We're not really talking about it, but that's what was mentioned just now, yeah. Yeah, let's kill this Grim Reaper bastard down here who's really annoying. Oh shit, I wanted my shield out. Fuck. Oh, at least they don't do anywhere near as much damage as they used to do when I was a lower level. Ah, cool, Dan. What sort? Yeah, it's a shame, Flazzy. What was the night vision you got anyway, Dan? That's not good if you had migraines for it. Yeah, like I said, I was ill leading up to Christmas, but at least not for Christmas itself. But now one of my friends was meant to be visiting his family, and I was meant to be seeing him this week, and now he's isolating because he's positive as well. He got infected Christmas Day. So that's where that fucker's hiding. Look at him. Oh, yeah, I absolutely hate this. Oh, he's really strong. The thing you have to be careful of that one is he quite easily try and chase after him. You fall down the pit behind him. But no, at that time I didn't. But yeah, it's quite easy to fall down there and die. There's another one a bit further down. Hello to everybody joining. But right, Nick. But yeah, I don't know if you can actually spot. He's down there, isn't he? I wonder if I can get the angle on him. I've completed the level now, so it's not actually as important. But I'm just wondering, can you actually? He's like in that corner, I think. He's not there at the moment, but oh, there's an actually thing that blocks your arrows there, so you can see one of his like golem things is down there. Does it seem alright? Because I don't know anything about that model, Dan. I might as well actually get to the next stone thing now, because I'm quite close to it. Yeah, so let's deal with these guys. Yeah, I've got some interesting stuff to do some videos on in the upcoming weeks, because of like stuff people have either got me for Christmas that's relevant. I'm completely over it now. Well, saying that, I'm negative on PCR tests now, or lateral flow tests, so I've still got a little bit of like a blocked nose sort of feeling, but I'm apparently at the stage now where I can't infect anyone, if that makes sense. So that's good. But I know other people now that have got COVID and are having to isolate when they were meant to be coming down to see everybody, you know, like this sort of time of year for New Year's and everything. Yeah, it was all on the news the last few days. There was a bloke who broke into Windsor Castle where the Queen was with a crossbow. Yeah, there's always stuff like that makes me a bit suspicious, Lord Flashheart, with you can use old Geiger counters to actually check if your house is safe or not, because believe it or not, lots of houses aren't actually safe. I mean, most old military Geiger counters won't pick up radon, but in terms of actual, you know, like picking up various kind of, you know, stuff you don't really want being in your house, you can at least do that. Oh, good, Stone of Imperial Eyes, so that means I can respawn myself in human form if I, die. I'm in human form at the moment, but I lost my last two because some dickhead kept invading me as soon as I kept reusing them on one of the, Boletaria levels. And this is where the boss would have been, but I've already beaten him. Right, how many souls do I need to level up again? 29k. Right, I'll see if there's any more of those manta ray things I can kill to get the last bit of XP before I go back to Nexus. Yeah, I had one day with COVID where I was like bedridden all day that felt like I had a really bad hangover. You know, like what you sort of get with flu. After that one day, I was absolutely fine. In terms of general well-being, as in you could take paracetamol or ibuprofen or whatever and it wouldn't bother you. Right, that should be my soul. All the needed souls gathered now. It's actually quite a good spot to farm them here. Right, I might as well actually just go to the next stone thing because it's pretty close to here. So no, I didn't check all the houses here when I last did this level if there was anything worth grabbing in here, because sometimes there's actually like loot things in there, isn't there? Yeah, there's something in there. How do I get in that one? Do I just smash the door? Just deal these guys, because otherwise they're going to cause issues. But thankfully, like I said, they barely do damage to me now like they used to, because I'm so high level, like over leveled this level now. Is there another door around the side, or is that one I actually just break with a melee weapon? Go around the back by the look of it. Yep. Holy arrows, they might be useful, but I've not really used anything with main animals. Yeah, but he was a nut job by the sound of it. Anyway. I don't think crazy people think logically. And for all we know, maybe he wanted to get arrested, because at least if you're inside, you know, you get free hot meals and a roof over your head, don't you? Whereas if you're, in a lot of scenarios at the moment, you could be out on the streets freezing, you know, cold. So there are a lot of people who would preferably, you know, be in prison to being homeless, because of, you know, the poor way we look after people here. Alright, there we go. Let's go back to Nexus and level up. I might as well try the last level, but I imagine I'll get my shit kicked in. I reckon, Dan, personally, for a recurve, around 100 to 120 pounds. Because, you get a point with crossbows where when you start going beyond it, you'll have to put more power into cocking it and you'll get power output, so it's diminishing returns. So the parts wear down, it will take more effort for you to cock it and, you know, the actual power you get out. I've got 1,100 health, so I don't really need more than that. Endurance, that's only giving me 1 point. Probably it's worth getting both strength and dexterity up to 20 now. Because all of the things I put points into anyway give me some more defense points, which is always useful. Right, so I want to do 1-4, don't I? That's good, Nick. Some of them are good, some of them are crap. It depends which particular model you're looking at. Right, now if I remember right, with the guys that are down there, you want to like lure them out one by one, don't you? Because they're actually pretty damn tough. Those black phantoms, I should have repaired my thing. Oh, so that's the archer one. Can I lure that one first? Or are they just gonna let me do that to them? Is that one coming for me? Because the thing is, I want to lure one of them over to me, like, to actually fight. Certainly it takes quite a lot of actual damage from the bow. You only have to kill these ones once, because they're meant to be like the red phantoms of like the Tower Knight, the Archer one, and Penetrator. So I assume the guy with the sword there's Penetrator. Tower Knight's going to be the guy with a big shield, isn't he? Let's see. Oh, is another one attacking me now? Or is it just him? That one's fairly easy. Well, it's like the rarest gas mask in the world, so you're never going to get one. It's a cool looking thing, but they obviously didn't make many of them. So, penetrating sword, cool. Don't know what's that stuff. Right, the dickish one is the guy with the big spear, because he's the one that breaks all your shit, because he's got a scraping spear. Let's see if I can lure him over, though. He's the one you like only want to kill with ranged, really. You do not want to have to fight that guy and actually, fight him. Where's the other one gone? Out there. I could always switch to magic as well if I want to, but I just want to get rid of all of them so I can focus on just not getting all my equipment ruined by the one with the scraping spear. And then I can actually play the level properly. Although there's a really annoying dragon on this level. Oh shit, she knocks half your health off with each of those arrows. There's been some protests, but not very big ones, normal citizen. Also, the news hasn't really covered it over here when they have done it. So they'll say everybody protesting is like, you know, an anti-vaxxer rather than just people who are against the idea of all their freedoms being taken away randomly because the government says, oh, there's a strain, you know, or the vaccine passport thing. Because lots of us are against vaccine passports, even if we're pro-vaccine, because it's a completely different thing. There are no skinwalkers in this game. Saying that, as that person spams that on every single stream I do, I'll just get rid of them. I can't be arsed with it. Right, where's the archer? Hidden behind that column by the look of it. Most of the game is a lot more interesting than this. This is just getting rid of like some enemies that only spawn once. Yeah, if you want to talk amongst yourselves while I'm just dealing with this stuff at the moment. Let me switch the rapier for the moment for the wooden catalyst. So at least that means I can, at least it takes quite good damage from the, I'll get the crystal lizard when they're dead, actually, it'll be much easier. Alright, that's her dealt with. Oh, how does her bow compare to my bow? White bow, right. What's the stats for that? Isn't there one bow in this that you can only use with a specific type of arrows? I hope it's not that one. White bow, I don't have the stats to use it. I need 30 strength and 24 endurance. So yeah, I'm nowhere near using that, am I? But it's a fairly good bow if I remember that one. I'll just keep using my compound short bow for now. Dan, there's not that many because most of the ones are just made in Taiwan by a company called Mankung, and then they're just rebranded. So yeah, so Anglo Arms Fluzzy again are generally Mankung bows, but again Anglo Arms are quite good for what they are because they don't at least pretend they're something that they're not. There are brands like Excalibur which are good, but again they're very expensive, so I wouldn't recommend them unless you're really into crossbows, because personally I do not see the point in paying like, you know, 3 times the price of like a Chinese crossbow for something of the same spec. Like, they are better, but they're not 3 times the price as good. Right, now let's try and deal with this guy now he's the only one left, because like I said, he is the most frustrating one, because he can just break your equipment. Alright, magic can at least hit him through his shield. So yeah, basically, he's got a weapon that immediately breaks all your stuff, so you have to go to a blacksmith to get it repaired, which is why I'm on purposely just don't want him to hit me at all. He's got the scraping spear, which is kind of like the PvP trolling weapon in this game. Oh shit, yeah, he's already... See how much stuff my bow lost just then when he hit me with it. Right, I think there's a place I can run over here where he won't follow me. Yeah, I've still got a bit of a sore throat and that, and I'm still a bit bunged up, but otherwise I've recovered fine. I need the fresh spice, don't I, to get my magic back. There we go. What happened on that, Flazzy? I wasn't on it. Last time I spoke to Mike was, I think probably Christmas Eve, maybe? Well, I think I've spoken to him on Twitter since then. Yeah, why aren't you looking forward to Elden Ring? I probably will get it, because I like lots of these FromSoft games, but Demon's Souls is still my favourite one, because it was even from the original PS3 release, and this version's really good. Yeah, the M17 looks cool. Again, I don't think cheap filter masks are a horrible idea, it's just I think removable filters are a much better idea. Ah, there we go, good. Right, so yeah, magic's useful against that guy. Oh, I've got loads of souls. Right, let's send that back to storage. Tower shield. Oh, that's my second tower shield. Alright, let me just send back any of these things to storage, because it's using up my space. I can send loads of these back, actually, can't I now? Doesn't it let you put keys in storage? No, you can't put keys in storage. I suppose they weigh nothing anyway. Penetrating swords, and what's the stats like on the penetrating sword? Does normal amperes, yeah, it's probably alright if you over level it up. But... Right, anyway, let me now go back to the Nexus, because I've got so many souls, I might as well put some more levels on. I think they're more designed to be throwaway. Oh, he managed to go to 7 AM, did he? Christ. Yeah, cheek filter masks are good. They're designed to be basically lightweight, almost disposable masks, where, you know, you don't have to think about changing the filter when they're in use. That's the idea of them, anyway. And let's get dexterity to 19 then, and then at least that's close to 20. I'm probably going to use some souls now, actually, if I've got some in my inventory from what I just did. Storage Warrior Soul. Can I use both of these to get to the 30,000? No, I'm a bit short. Right, let me just quickly grind some souls then on that other level, just so I can do that, and then go... Switzerland has really good gun laws. Yeah, and that's definitely enough now, isn't it, to get the thing? I don't think so, Dan. I think it helps, but most people in Switzerland are ex-military because you do national service there.
I can forge weapons for you. You come back alive.
Right, now, Maiden in Black, where's she gone? At her there. Yeah, let's get dexterity to 20 as well then. Right, there we go, so that's at least... What problems do you have with it, Roblox? Like, how do you not understand how to use it? What, powering it or what? I've done videos on it, so you can watch those and it will tell you basically how to use it. But what's the main issue you're having with it? I'm going to try Swamp of Sorrow, because I absolutely hate this level, but I'm at least quite a lot higher leveled now. Yeah, I mean, I might have even got COVID because I think we had a load of people where I was clearing their stuff because I do like a cleaning job at the weekends. They'd basically thrown disposable masks all over like the stuff where I had to clear it up. So again, you're coming into really close contact with something that's been on somebody's face when you do that. So again, that might have been how I caught COVID, but it's impossible to say because there's so many places you can catch it. Alright, what rings do I want for this? Thief ring, I'll change Ring of Avarice to... I won't bother the poison ring, but I probably will change to regenerator's ring so I get health recovery even faster, because at least with this shield and that ring, that will make my health recovery really good. Well, as in max where my XM28 is, it's in one of my cupboards somewhere, but I'm not really bothered looking for it very hard at the moment, to be honest. Alright, I'm going to change from magic on this level back to using the rapier, because there's quite a lot of places I'm going to need to use melee. I've never played Chivalry 2. Don't really intend to. So what I basically need to do, I need to go all the way around that swamp and kick that shortcut board down, which is harder than it looks. Because this is Proto-Blight Town, and it's one of the levels everybody in Demon's Souls hates for good reason. You know, am I going to have to manually track him because he's moving so slowly, or moving like slightly too quickly to the auto thing to hit. Yeah. Right, if I'm ignoring the chat for a bit, it's just because I'm trying not to get killed. So I know I'm going to get poisoned in a minute, but I don't care because I've got such a big health bar with 2 health regenerating items. So what I'm going to do... What, as in not East German, you mean NVA, as in North Vietnamese Army Piff helmet, if I ever get one I can review it. But you didn't ask, anyway, you didn't say what was the problem with your DP5, because you said you wanted help with a DP5 and then you didn't say what. So let's change that to... Nobles like just counter poison. I'll only use that when I get past the swamp bit, but... Because it's easier using the thief ring and just having a big health bar on this level and actually trying to do it properly. At least the first half of it. Because basically on the platforms over there, there are like these giant fucking golem, you can see one there, the giant like golem goblin thing that has that club that it just beats the shit out of you with. So it's easier just to kind of sneak past that one and then deal with the ones later on. As he actually owns guns, I'd listen to him more than a lot of the people that just say UK has bad gun laws. Right, let me get past this bit. Right, what I can do in a moment is take the anti-poison at least, because I'm hopefully not going to get poisoned again for a while. Right, switch to the bow again for a bit, kill the mosquitoes using the bow. Ah, shit. Right, back to that other bit I go again. Actually, I can run down the bottom, can't I, here over there, I think. Yeah, I don't think thank fuck, yeah, I can at least, over here, I know I have to heal the poison again. But yeah, at least over here, you can just run to this bit. I forgot that, because I've got past that, like, barrier in the middle now. So that's at least, not as bad as it would have been. Hello, everybody joining. I'll look between the chat and this, but obviously when I'm concentrating on the game, I won't be able to look at the chat non-stop. Just to let people know, I'd rather this stream didn't turn into a can of worms of people arguing about gun laws. Yeah, I've already had Omicron. Have you had a sore throat, a cough, headaches? That's what I had for the most part. I had one day where I felt like absolute shit and stayed in bed all day. Other than that, it wasn't too bad. Like, you know, mumps I had the year before was far worse than Omicron. Right, this is the bit I really hate with these two giant guys over there, look. So I have to try and somehow kill these, and I'd rather not fight them in melee if I can avoid it, just because how quickly they can kill you. I'm probably going to have to get even closer to them. At least my bow does a bit more damage to them than it used to. Ah, no, it looks like he's coming straight for me, maybe. Or is he like, going, oh, I don't know where you are now. I'm probably going to have to fight him in melee, aren't I? Was he just trashing random things there? Right, I'm sure he knows where I am now, so come on then. Problem with these is he gets stuck in the swamp. Oh shit, like that. Come on, move! Oh, see, this is why I hate these guys, because they're in a place where you can't fight them properly. Alright, eating grass, come on. They're easy when you can just walk around them like this, but they're not very good when you get in the swamp, you can't move, and then they just beat the shit out of you really easily. Alright, Rich? But yeah, like I said, in the next couple of days I'll be ordering on Amazon as soon as they can deliver them a decent Turtle Beach headset and a webcam for the PS5, so whenever I want to stream on it, it should actually be a lot more enjoyable for people to watch. Let's see if I can get him over here now. It's actually easier killing with my bow now than it used to be. I suppose it's because I've just leveled it up so much. Is he walking back already? You might notice that the damage obviously falls off with a bow, so at a certain distance you won't damage him at all, then it's really low damage. So I have to get quite close for this bow to do good damage. But I didn't have the stats for the long bow, only the short bow when I started upgrading them. But bows are always really useful in Souls games, just for luring enemies. Right, let's see if we can get him onto this little island. Right, there we go. Right, So run around his leg the right side. There we go. Stab, stab. Let's let him come back towards me a bit. There we go. Stab, stab. Ah, good. Right, that's the worst enemies in this level dealt with. Now I just have to... Last time I got past them, I just got killed by the regular boring enemies, because I just got swarmed by them when I got too far in. You might be able to use any USB webcam, I don't know, but what I'll do is if any USB webcam works, I'll get another good one for my PC, and then I'll just move my current old PC one with the laser damage to it to the PS5, and then that way people won't moan when I do the regular YouTube streams. The really good ones, Flazzy, are about £50 at the moment. The cheap-ass ones that might be a bit shit in terms of mic quality, headphone quality, or, just hurt your ears a bit, so I'd rather go for a better one, are about 20 quid. And as I've been given loads of Christmas money by relatives, I think I'll just buy a decent one, and then I'd rather have something that lasts a while than something that breaks. Look, it's the filthy woman with her overpriced prices. If she can fuck off. Right, so I guess you have to be careful because you can get ambushed by these ones really easily. Because they're all hiding away. So, come on then. Yeah, I think it's one of the quite good models that's reduced to about 50 or 60 at the moment on Amazon, so I'll probably just go for that, and then that'll be good enough for me. Yeah, if you put an FFP inside of a GP5 and it's airtight, it's still going to give you particulate protection to some degree. It's not how it's meant to be used, but it will work to a degree. Lots of diseases can cause long-term damage to everything, so with COVID there's probably a chance it can, but basically any disease you catch has a risk of giving you long-term, damage of one sort or another, because basically you just don't want to catch a lot of diseases for that reason. Like mumps can lead to palsy of the face and meningitis, measles can wipe out your body's immune system, rubella can kill, rubella's the one that kills like babies in the womb, doesn't it? It's like an abortion kind of disease. I mean, it'd probably be more difficult for me to find my old iToy than just buy a new webcam, in all honesty. Ah, shit, see, this is how they can kill you quite easily, these guys. Because they just keep ramming you. Oh, there we go. I can't remember if it was in this bit I got killed before, but it's where, you have to be careful in case they just sort of sneak up on you. That bastard there. Seeing if I can hit through any of those. Don't know if I can. Oh, I'm down to 28 arrows. Right, I'm going to need to be careful with these. I'll hit the closest one. Right. Those two, there's no others to ambush me hanging around. Ah, see, there is. This is what you have to be careful about. Right, can I get a look on that one that's there? Probably not. Right, I'll just have to be careful, know that he might be coming behind me. Yeah, there he is. Right, can I get him into view? Because if he'll jump down somewhere, I can at least... I reckon this is where I died before. I reckon I got kind of sandwiched between load of them. Because there's one in there, look, right, okay. Right, so if it's £2 or $2 a month, I will get, it takes 30 cents for every dollar. So if it's $2, then I would get $1.40. It's why I've said to people before that if you want to do a one-off donation, that Ko-fi link in the description is probably the best thing. because it's much better than super chats and everything else for, like, you know, the percentage that gets taken. I think they only take like 5% as opposed to 30% or 50% or whatever. The reason I don't use Patreon for my own channel anymore is they just put way too much of a cut on the end. So it's not really fair on people donating, because they might think they're giving you a load of money and they're not actually giving you much. They're mostly giving half of it to, like, Patreon. Right, so we're going to walk back that way in a minute, aren't we? This is harder for them to ambush you up here, because there's, Oh, he's poisoned me, that's alright. I'm not particularly worried about being poisoned now, because of how little damage it does to my health. There we go. Right, so I need to get to that shortcut in a minute. Another shuttles. I've got one shuttle, haven't I, already? Because I can dual wield them like that. The silent chief guy, but I really do like the rapier in this game. I always forget how much I like the rapier in Souls games, but is there anything worth grabbing while I'm here? Probably that. Right, let's see if I can at least open that shortcut, and then this level is going to be nowhere near as frustrating, because basically this is the bit near the boss over here. So you do the shortcut, so you don't have to go through all this again every time you want to do the boss. Somewhere over here, isn't it? Yeah, probably around there. Some more of those bloody golems down there, look, but I don't think they're going to be where they'll bother me now. New Year's Eve. As long as I feel alright, I'm going to spend it with my relatives, assuming they've not caught corona. So just, because New Year's Eve's also my dad's birthday, so, yeah, I'll give my dad his birthday present in the morning of that day, and then in the evening we'll be getting a takeaway and having some drinks around the relatives that live quite close. That's the plan anyway, because obviously COVID or Boris might ruin that, but we'll have to see. Because I was meant to be seeing one of my mates this week because he was coming back to visit his family, but now he's got COVID and can't come to visit his family because he's locked down. So, you know, it's all that bollocks that, you know, that happens when you've got something like COVID going around when it's really infectious, like Omicron, because it's so easy, like, from week to week for somebody you know to have caught it. So I think at the moment it's like 1 in 60 people are catching it per day, aren't they? So it's not going to be very long at all until the entire population's had Omicron. It's displacing all of the Delta cases at the moment. If you look at all the charts, it's within a week it will probably be nothing but Omicron cases, because in the last week it's gone from being like 70% Delta to like, there you go, right, that's a shortcut done. So now, let's see if I can beat the boss. Yeah, that's the thing, Dan. Omicron is a lot more infectious, but a lot less virile. So it's a lot more like having a cold or flu, which is really good. Because if you've looked at the stats at the moment in the UK, 98% of people hospitalised for COVID now have not had a single vaccine. Only 2% of those that are in hospital are vaccinated. So it's basically, yeah, proving that if you've had at least one vaccine at the moment, Omicron is basically just going to come across like a cold to you. And then hopefully the next variant of COVID is more infectious and far less dangerous than that, to the point it gets to just turn into a cold, and then we don't have to worry about it at all. That would be the good thing. And it looks like it's going to do that at the moment, because it's competing to become more infectious, which is what most diseases try and do, because that's good for their survival. Whereas if they kill the host, that's not very good for them spreading. Right, now I have to work out where the boss is. He's probably in that big chasm bit, isn't he? It's the dirty Colossus. Dirty. So any more of these bastards about, or have I killed all of them? I'm just going to have some of my hot chocolate in a minute when it's safe to do it, because I don't want it to go cold. Now you are dirty, aren't you, Flashy? Dirty, dirty, dirty. I've got that film on Blu-ray, weirdly. I don't know why, I just quite liked it and thought I'd give him the money. Nah, I'm not gonna summon somebody to help me at the meantime. Let's see if I can do it without help. We'll do full moon grass to heal some more. Well, is there no introduction cutscene for Dirty Colossus anymore? I guess not. Right, I cannot remember what his moveset is at all, so yeah, there's no cutscene for him anymore. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Shit, that's why it's not working. Right, if I can quickly manage it, let's change that to the catalyst. Right, quick. Ah, yeah, that works. Heal again. Can he not get up here, or is he just really slow? Yeah, this boss would normally be a lot harder than this, but I think I'm pretty over-leveled for this level now. As in, you know, like, they expected you to do it earlier in the game, and I just didn't bother doing it, so... And I've got loads of really good healing items, I kind of don't need to worry. Better heal up quickly. Oh, I'm out of mana. Right, let's go melee to melee with him. I want to see how well I can do that. I'll just sneak past in a minute. I can't yet. Oh, my health's regenning anyway now, so I might as well just leave that as is. I can't remember if he's one of these bosses that's actually more dangerous. Oh, am I trapped in here now? Oh, shit. So, I'm not sure if he's one of these bosses that's actually... Oh, poison. I don't want to be poison fighting a boss. I'm saying I can't remember if he's one of these bosses that's actually more dangerous than melee or range. Some of them actually are more dangerous one way than the other, but it's just... And with his melee attack, I don't know. It's like, let's just get away from him and heal again. Might as well just play it safe. Not have to redo it. No, I'm still out of, I know I could just use my spice, but I don't want to. Come on, heal up. Yeah, he's one of those annoying bosses that knocks like maggots onto you or whatever that keep eating your health. I need to get past him, really. There we go. Yeah, so he can't hit behind himself very well, which is his kind of weakness, I guess. Hit me that time, that's alright. Let's probably get back to full health. Oh, he's not even looking at me that time. Come on. Serves me right for not getting blinded. There we go. Right, that's him dealt with. We might as well use any stones as we get to level up. Dirty Colossus trophy. Right, let me turn my phone back on. It's gone off to not being able to see the chat again. What was on the Daily Mail? I didn't see. Oh, what, vaccinators come into your door? Well, to be honest, that'd be quite good if you actually want a vaccine, wouldn't it? You wouldn't have to go very far. Right, have I got enough to level up again? Yes, easily. Right, I'm gonna go level up again and get some more arrows. And then we can see if we can do the last boss from the swamp. Maiden Astraea, or whatever she's called. Which is kind of a weird boss, because you don't actually fight her, you fight her, like, guardian guy, and then she kills herself. There were lots of white gas masks in Cold War. Do you mean like GP5s or what? GP5's like the really common Soviet one that most people would know about. Although I think they're technically like grey, aren't they? But they're pretty white. Yeah, pretty good, Dan. I've just not seen any come up for sale for ages, but hopefully with it all being wet in December, people who own them might be like, oh, I've got some water leaking into my ROC post, so I want to sell it now. And hopefully in January there might be some for sale that are like leaking for like 10 to 20 grand, which I could afford. But again, it's the usual problem, Dan, of it being that, you know, you have to have enough money when one actually comes up for sale. And sometimes it can be ages before they come up for sale again, and sometimes you get a load come along at once. So, yeah, I'm just going to have to wait and see, really. Soldier's Lotus, I really don't need those. I'm going to put some of these in storage, because I really don't need all of those. Right, so I'll keep the file on. Rhodium Soul. Right, might as well use these souls on here, actually. Right, okay, so let's level up again, and I need to buy some more arrows. I can buy arrows from Baldwin, but I don't want to, because he charges like twice the price the other guy does, so... right, Vitality would only give me 100, I suppose 123 more hit points is still good. Endurance would go up 1, so it's not really worth it. Equip Burden would go up 1 though, but... Magic would... Might as well put Magic up 1, actually, just so when I'm next using Magic, it gives me more, you know, like, damage per spell kind of thing. Right, so let's do that Shadow Men one again to get some arrows. Although I've probably got a load of arrows actually in storage. Let me check that before I buy some more.
I was worried sick.
I might as well put the Holy Arrows on. Heavy Arrows 6, Light Arrows 13. I don't know, I've been obviously using up all my arrows. Right, we'll go buy some more. Actually, what I will do... I'm just wondering, because I've got 24k souls, I don't want to risk them. No, I'll go get the arrows and also level up again. What I just want to do as well, quickly, at some point, is go to the Tower of Latria place and actually, what's the word for it? Get the, unlock all the cells there in the first area, because I've completed all of that except for the last boss area. I actually haven't beaten the man-eaters yet, but the man-eaters are a fucking pain in the ass. I'm not going to try and do them for a while. I'm going to do them when I'm super over-leveled and they're not too difficult. Right, let's buy some arrows from Bilge, or Blige, or whatever he's called. Yeah, Blige. Right. Arrows are 10, so therefore, if I can buy 444. I don't want to buy that many. I'll buy 200. There we go. Is it even giving me that many? Let's have a look. Yeah, let's change that back to the bow. I have to equip them again. Yeah, that's giving me 215 good. Because you also have to worry about your equipment burden, because obviously you can't buy more arrows than you're actually able to carry on you. Right, and how many things do I need to get? 33k. Right, I'll just do the first bit of this level again to get enough souls to return to the nexus. Alright, Dan, yeah, I'm pretty good, thanks. Every day now at the moment I'm feeling better from corona. I'm barely having any things, and maybe a bit of a blocked nose, that's it. I've got some obsolete caliber firearms. They're not deactivated, but I don't have any rounds for them. But if you put a round in them, they'd shoot. Because under UK law, an obsolete firearm is not classed as a firearm unless it actually has live ammunition in it. Then it becomes a Section 1 or a Section 2, depending on what it is. But I've mostly got deactivated guns. But I do like obsolete calibers. It's just that, obviously, it's a practicality factor as well with a lot of this stuff. That, you know, I personally don't want all the bother where I am at the moment, because I've got no land to shoot on, of like having any of the license type things. Yeah, cheers, same to you, Bilo. I'm doing pretty good, thanks. Now I've recovered mostly from COVID. It wasn't that bad, but it was more I thought it was going to fuck up everybody's... Oh, shit. Right. there goes my full health bar. Right, let's go get my souls back. I'm going to change the regenerator ring to the ring of alliance. Change that one to the cling ring. There we go. Alright, Hype, you okay? That's that one dealt with. I'm just grinding at the moment for souls before I play some more of the actual game forwards properly, so, and I also need to get the bit back where I fell off the cliff. Okay, good, that's that lot back. I've probably got enough to level up again now, haven't I? But I might as well just deal with these ones now I'm here. You can tell I've not got the thief ring on because they're actually shooting at me from further away. Oh, and that one's trying to get me as well. Right, let's put the thief ring back on because this level is really difficult without the thief ring. Thief ring basically lowers the range enemies detect you. No, this is the game that FromSoft made before Dark Souls, but it's the remake of it. So, before they made Dark Souls, they made a game called Demon Souls. And the reason they didn't make a Demon Souls 2 was because Sony owned a lot of the copyright towards Demon Souls. So Dark Souls is basically Demon Souls with all the copyright stuff taken out. So, basically, on the PS5, they did last year do an actual full-on remake of the original Demon Souls. And I actually prefer Demon Souls to Dark Souls because it's where most of their original, like, lore stuff came from. Oh, somebody's already hidden that person. Oh shit, you managed to get up there. I was looking at the chat. I've never seen them get up this bit before. Let me sort that thing out again. There we go. Hidden again. Cheers. But yeah, so yeah, Demon Souls is actually the original of the Souls games. It's just that Dark Souls was Dark Souls rather than Demon Souls 2 due to like copyright kind of bullshit. Because Sony owns the rights technically to Demon Souls as far as I'm aware, so FromSoft weren't allowed to do a Demon Souls 2 on multiple platforms. Which one's a standoff attacks? But mechanically it plays exactly like Dark Souls. Although obviously it's a bit older, so although this is technically newer, because again it's the weird thing, because this is the remake. But I personally like Demon Souls the most, but again, it's if you didn't play Demon Souls first, it will feel a bit weird, because some of the mechanics are a bit different, because, you know, every kind of time they do a new game, they change some of the mechanics a bit to see if they can make them a bit, let's cheese them. Because I'm only trying to farm souls from them anyway. There are attacks where you can do that, yeah, but it's just I haven't got a very long-range bow, I've only got the short bow. If you get, like, one of the long bows, you can generally actually do that on some of the levels, but again, it does depend on some of the levels. Yeah, I'm COVID-free, and my relatives could still come over, the ones that wanted to, because we were COVID-free. But yeah, unfortunately, one of my friends now that was coming up to visit has got COVID. So, he's not coming down now. I'm hoping he's going to say, like, in the new year he'll come down, because obviously his mum wants to see him and everything as well, but... Not got the catalyst equipped, have I? Right. I'm not even going to try and riposte, because I'm bad at it. Oh, shit. That's close. Oh! Oh, that was very close. Right, anyway, that's enough of that. Got enough souls. Yeah, I will do gas mask videos now and again. It's just most of the masks I've already got, I've done videos on. So, you know, there's not much more I can do from that regard. Oh, and for the people that didn't hear earlier, I am going to be buying an actual proper headset for the PS5. It's just at the moment I'm using the controller microphone, which is just... Yeah, thanks. It was quite lucky, though, actually. Yeah, I've already completed that level. It's just I was going back to farm souls. Alright, where's the Maiden in Black? There. Right, what do I want to spend it on? Because I've got strength and dexterity to 20. I suppose endurance I already ought to get up a bit more, because that's pretty low. Right. I was going to get one of the decent Turtle Beach ones, Stoic Jedi. That's what most people have recommended on here that have got PS4s and PS5s. Right, let's do the last level. Do I have a Stone of Ethereal Eyes still? Yeah, I do, good. Right. Right, let's see if we can do the last boss here. I haven't done this one in ages, because it's the one where... Right, okay. It's down here, I take it. Oh, thank you very much, Flazzy, I appreciate that. I'll have a look a bit later. But yeah, cheers. That's what I'm telling most of my relatives I'm using just gift money for, because at least that's a physical thing where they know what it is, where if I say... You don't want to go down that one, because there's something there. Look. Oh, I didn't notice that. Was that on the level up thing, when you put the level up thing on, like where they just glowed? Or do you mean just like the spec sheets, yeah? Yeah, Nick, it seems like a lot of the PS5 hardware is actually genuinely good, because the actual speaker in the controller is really good as well, at like the point where it's like weirding me out where the audio's coming from. Like, oh yeah, there's a little speaker in the controller that's surprisingly good quality. But yeah, I'm really impressed with the PS5 so far, but like I said, I was just lucky I was able to get one, because the supply is still really short. Again, it's like a pre-order. Some cold you lose your taste, other you don't. But cold is just a generic name, isn't it, for basically an upper respiratory infection. Yeah, it's got a head phone jack, so you can use a conventional one, but I might as well get a decent one just for it. That might have been just it working out like the internet thing, or like how far it was from my face.
Go forth, Galvin. May you be unharmed.
She's the one you're meant to feel guilty about killing. She's not actually bad, but she's still technically corrupted. I hope it's got the same really good music it used to have in PS3 version, because I know they've redone the entire soundtrack for this and turned it up a bit. I think the music's in the background, but there's like a really good harpsichord sort of do 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 do. But on this on the PS3 one. Right, this is a guy I actually have to fight rather than the boss herself. Can I lure him with the bow? Actually, let's switch the bow to magic, because that will probably hit through his shield. Oh, yeah, I'm wrong, is it? No, it doesn't. Okay, he's a tough guy then, isn't he?
You will not turn back, will you? I shall. No harm will come to dearest Astraea. May you rot.
Yeah, but I don't want to live in my garden, Dan, that's the problem. It's cheaper to actually buy the land with an ROC post on it. And I don't want to be living here. Oh good, the music's still here. Oh, is the Witcher series good? Because if you like it, I'll definitely watch it at some point. There's so much I want to watch and not got around to. Oh, I don't want to be using that shit. I have my shield out. I think like eventually you'll be able to bait him to start like coming after you. Whoa, shit. That was pretty close. The thing is, he doesn't chase you very much, this boss. I'm using the wrong button for it. He can when you piss him off enough, but he generally guards that bit because it's a really hard point to try and pass, because he's like a really heavy armor guy.
What right do you have? We
Yeah, I really like Demon's Souls. Like I said, Demon's Souls is one of the few games I'd still plug my PS3 into play now and again, because it still didn't emulate very well on PC. Yeah, I've got Bloodborne now, so I can finally play PUBG. PS4 games will play on the PS5, and I've got the disc one as well, so if I get cheap second-hand games, I can play them as well. Right, it seems because of my stamina bar, I can bait him into attacking with, like a load of rapier thrusts. Let's go shoot back up. Let's see if this still works. Right, good, because it stun locks him by the look of it if I do enough rapier thrusts. Right. Ooh, that was close. Oh no, he's doing his heal miracle. No, oh, you bastard. I forgot he did that. Yeah, he's fast with his shield. Right, are you going to heal again? Or not? Ooh. There we go. That's quite easy to do with a rapier, actually. But also, I'm probably quite over-leveled for this boss, because I think it's probably one of the first ones they think you're going to do as an archdemon. Alright, let's send all this stuff to the stockpile. That's one of the nice things they improved on the PS5 version. You can actually send stuff to your inventory, like your inventory box, without having to go, you know, like, go back to get it. Right, is she that? Oh no, that's where the plague babies are. An intense fight for a guy that barely moves. Alright, she'll kill herself now, because I killed her lover. Oh, she's unplagued.
You killed him, didn't you? Very well. I can no longer resist it. Do as you like. Take your precious demon soul.
Actually, yeah, she's just killing herself. But I just need to heal the plague I've got. It's Widow's Lotus, isn't it? Yeah, Widow's Lotus. Alright, has she dropped some shit for me to pick up? Oh, it's on the Archstone, isn't it? Ring of Sincere Prayer. Yeah, you can probably get other MREs much cheaper. Like, sometimes you can get the US ones cheap over here, and sometimes you can't. It's a bit weird. I guess it's when they've got stockpiles that are out of date in US bases here, and then they just flog them. Right, okay, so that's her dead, and I can probably level up again. Should I do some more endurance? I'm going to have to fight the man-eaters soon, and that's going to be really difficult. Yeah, just do endurance again. What does her ring actually do? Ring of Sincere Prayer raises miracle power and casting time. Okay, so it's good if you're doing like a miracle kind of ring but run, but I only use the miracle to evacuate from levels. I don't want to waste that. I'll put that in my box. Basically, like with the Dark Souls games, the souls you get from the boss demons can be used for unique items, like unique weapons, but I'm not really using them this run, because you can do a New Game Plus, I might as well save them all for that. Yeah, in this it's just meant to be eating, like, grass, basically. All of the healing items in this, just, yeah, grass. Interestingly, about medical stuff, I've been listening to an audiobook at the moment that's on YouTube called Blitzed, and it's all about the drugs in the Third Reich, which is pretty interesting. Like, the cocktail Hitler was on by the end, Jesus Christ. He was actually on the opiate Hitler took, I didn't know this, was the German name for OxyContin. It was like one that was pretty popular in the Third Reich, and it was like, you know, his personal physician gave him that, and then later cocaine, and he mixed the two together, like speedballing him. And apparently Hitler's shaking by the end was like so bad that, you know, he had to constantly like put one arm on the other arm and like one leg over his other leg, so you can see the tremors he had, and he was completely jaundiced, like he was an alcoholic. It's from his like liver just breaking down from all the shit he was taking. I actually thought he took meth, but apparently he didn't. It was just he was taking so much cocaine and like opioids together at the end that, you know, it was a similar effect to taking meth. The soldiers took meth, whatever they called, Pervitin, something like that. That was the name, wasn't it? The branded name they gave to the stuff they gave to the German soldiers and the SS and everybody. Yeah, there's also other ways, Flazzy, because you can put together things, can't you? Like, say, a flapjack with some other things and make your own MREs, yeah. Because there are lots of things you can eat cold absolutely fine. Alright, so I was going to repair my equipment.
I can forge weapons for you.
Do I have the gear to upgrade any of these? Right, so I need some more sharp stone chunks to get the rapier to 10. And a bit of pure sharp stone. What about the bow? I don't have any pure hard stone either. That's annoying. So both of those are +9. Right, okay. +10 is the highest you can get them, but... Yeah, perverting, that's it. Something like that. Yeah, it's which is essentially a meth salt type thing, isn't it? In like a tablet form. Right. Yeah, that was the thing, what you're saying then, Nick. It's funny how it actually shows heroin on my PS5 screen, but yeah, heroin was Biopharmaceuticals, the company that made aspirin. Heroin was one of the products they made at the same time. It is technically diamorphine or dihydromorphine, isn't it? Its real name. But heroin is because it makes them feel heroic, you know, heroisch, in German. So that's why they called it heroin. But yeah, that's why it was called that, because it's, you know, it makes you feel heroic. That was the name of it, basically. But yeah, it's technically, medically, it's dihydromorphine, I think its medical name is. Like, you get the hydrocodone, you get the hydromorphine. Anyway, Latria. I'll probably buy some stuff of him. Full moon grass. I might as well just spend all my money on grass now, because I'm going to be coming up to something pretty difficult now. Right, let's see if I can do the man-eaters. Actually, before I do that, I'll do Prisoner Hope and let all the prisoners out. Yeah, that was the thing, Stoic Jedi, but it also caused them to crash horribly, like where they'd be asleep for days afterwards, because you get sleep debt from... Yeah, basically when it was just like, oh, it makes you feel good, so let's take it kind of attitude to medicine, yeah. It wasn't a very healthy way of doing it, was it? Right, I'm hoping as powerful as I am now, I can completely wreck the jailers on this level without much issue. I still can't remember the layout of this level very well, because it's quite confusing, because it is meant to be a bit of a maze, even though I've unlocked all the doors, but... It's much easier than it was before, although I've still not seen how much damage it is attack with them. Yeah, exactly, they didn't look at long-term health effects either, did they? They basically just said, did it work on the... Because the funny thing is, heroin was actually first invented by an English chemist. But when he invented it, he fed it to his dog, and it made his dog vomit, so therefore he thought it wasn't good. And it was only later when Bayer read his notes that they tried to remake it, and then they actually liked it. But yeah, that was literally medical study at the time, was give it to your dog or try a little bit of it, see if it works. Alright, let's just make it as a product then. Oh, this is actually in performance mode as well, Stoic Jedi. I can put it if you want, but it will start getting FPS drop. Let me show you. Display, I can put it, into cinematic mode, and what that does is it improves the visuals even more, but you'll start getting a bit of FPS drop, because it's, I won't keep it in this mode, because you do get FPS drop, but, yeah, it looks even better in this mode. It's just that, the frame rate isn't, that good in this mode. Yeah, this does look really good, doesn't it, Demon Souls on thing? But yeah, let me put that back in. Lighting's definitely better in cinematic mode, but in performance mode, the game just runs better. I want to change that to the bow again, so I can shoot these guys down and see what they have in their thing. Yeah, because I think it's compressing it to 1080p and 30 FPS, where I think this is actually running at 4K on my monitor. Or at least 2K. For a console game, it is really impressive, but at least with console games, they do optimize them a lot better than PC games, because they basically have to run on a set piece of hardware, rather than just saying, oh, get a better PC. Let's see if I can remember where I'm going. I think it's down this staircase, isn't it, to the second floor I want to go. Like this floor. And then I'm pretty sure it's in one of these floors that I need to unlock one of the cells. There we go. So that's this one unlocked. So I've got Sage Frake.
Magnificent. I never expected I might escape alive. My name is Frick. I am known as a sage. I thought to claim a demon soul or two for the sake of my magic. But just look at me now. I have been enfeebled by my long imprisonment. But I can still move my legs, and I can make it back to the nexus. I thank the stars that my confinement lasts no longer. I owe you my life.
Yeah, I suppose it's got very nice artwork in this prison cell, hasn't it? I wouldn't want to be really locked up in this place, though, with the Lovecraftian monsters and all the torture chambers. Yeah, DS3 is quite a bit faster. Dark Souls 1 and Demon Souls are pretty similar, because, again, they were made by FromSoft like a year apart. Bloodborne's designed to be the fastest on purpose, you know, in terms of... Alright, let's shoot this guy with some arrows and see how much damage they do to him. 27. Yeah, I don't really want to wait around and find out about that. Is he coming after me? Because I basically just want to finish him off so I don't have to worry about him because of how dangerous these guards are. Ah, good, he's walking away from me. Right. Oh, is that a Black Phantom one in there? Oh, shit. Right, there's a Black Phantom one there. Right, can I stun lock him? Ah, good, I can stun lock him. Yeah, otherwise he'd be really dangerous. Demon Souls, okay, so it's got more of a plot, I'd say, than Dark Souls. Demon Souls is about a king, like a fantasy kingdom, where there was forbidden soul magic, which is kind of like demonic magic, and a king used it to make his kingdom rich, but then obviously he's had to pay the bill now and everything's gone to complete shit. So that's basically what Demon Soul's about, so you're like an adventurer that's gone in there to sort everything out, but lots of other people haven't gone mad or, you know, been killed. Alright, is it this floor that the other guy's on? I'm trying to find that one who always goes like, help me! Let's get that down. Yeah, it's just being sent to my storage box. But yeah, Demon Souls by far is my favourite of Souls games. I think just because that's where Sage Frake is. Yeah. Just because of the fact that it's kind of, when they originally did it, it was a smaller game, but it was probably a bit deeper. As in, like, you know, all of the story and that was internally consistent. Because Demons was much more of, you know, one of those games of like, this is what we want to do with our game kind of thing. Right, I'm going to have to go across here, aren't I, and up a flight of stairs to get to the same floor on the other corridor. If I can go up another flight of stairs. So this level is always quite confusing, the layout. Let's just see where we are here. Oh, there's another warder down there. Maybe this is the floor I want. I don't know. Oh, he's coming this way. Oh, shit. Actually, my bow might finish him off before... Yeah. Oh. Alright, he's dead at least. But yeah, these guys, even as leveled as I am up from this, are really difficult still. Oh, there's a Black Phantom there. Shit. Okay. Is that the guy that was in the cell, but he's a Black Phantom now? Because that looks like the guy that was in there. Yeah. He's a Black Phantom now. Okay. I don't know what his moveset is. Oh, but I can... Yeah, he's got a lot of health. Look at that. Chainmail is good against long, like, thicker blades, but chainmail is not good against thin blades, because chainmail, that, like, if it can fit through the links of chainmail, obviously it can get through, because chainmail is good against blunt force, basically, well, to a degree against blunt force. And, but yeah, so, like I say, an old stab vest did tend to use chainmail in them as the stab-proof layer, but now there is more efficient, like, composite materials they can use. Yeah, like you said, Hype, it's definitely good against slashing. It's alright against fat blades trying to thrust into it, but yeah, small, thin blades will easily go through. So it basically depends how oh, I better heal. Shit. No. No. This guy's quite tough, isn't he? But I suppose he is a Black Phantom. Am I a Black World tendency? Apparently not at the moment, or I was a Black World tendency on this level at one point. I don't have any proper chainmail. I've got one of my stab vests has a chainmail, like, bit in it, but it's not real chainmail, is it? It's like kind of modern chainmail, but yeah. That's the closest I've got to actually owning chainmail. I want another backstab on him. Oh, bong. Oh, shit. Okay, roll. Yeah, that'd be pretty crazy. Although it would cave in, wouldn't it? That's the only problem, with, like, lots of melee force. Is he wandering back here? Right. Yeah, I'm not letting you go that easy. There we go. He was quite tough. How many souls do I get for killing him then? Oh, only 6,000. Do I get a phosphorescent pole, whatever that does? Assume is it like a magic item or is it like a big melee pole? Oh yeah, you do have a good point there actually. Yeah, especially compared to Fin Steel. So I guess I never got to unlock his door then, but he's thoroughly dead now. I've fixed the problem for him. Because he's the one that asks you to unlock his thing, doesn't he? Maybe he just does turn into a Black Phantom eventually anyway. Oh, I'm not quite at Black Tendency yet on Boletarian Palace, but I'm not far off of it. Because I think if I get Black Tendency, there's a good thing I can pick up there. I do want to get Black Tendency. Oh, actually, I am at Black Tendency on Arch at Tower of the... that's probably why he's a Red Phantom, Black Phantom, whatever you call him, because I'm on Red Wilderness. Oh, is that just... Do I just get the... Where's the free F key then? Or first F key? Is it just on the other side of this one where, like, Frank was? Because I haven't actually got the key to this, so I need to get... Or maybe you can't get a key for these, I don't know. But saying that, there's a cell over there I've not unlocked, so how do I get over that side? Let's work that out. Yeah, I like Lord of the Rings. I'll be on for a bit more, Flazzy, I don't mind, because when I'm playing games, it's easier to just stay chatting with people, because we don't really get, like, the awkward, weird, silent bits in chat where nobody can think of anything to bring up. Let's see if I can somehow get up there from somewhere over on the first floor, like if there's a way it, or ground floor, like where it links around. Right, there's that big pile of dead bodies, which I can probably kill fairly easily at my level, saying that. It's quite easy with the bow, actually. There we go, that's that one dealt with. There's a body glitching out weirdly there. But yeah, is there a way from this side of the corridor maybe being able to get back upstairs? I'll have to have a look. I need to be careful not to run into that hole in the floor, because I know there's like a pit trap somewhere over here somewhere. Or it might have been on the other bit of the floor, but... yeah, I've obviously not been in this area yet, because I've not picked up all the things in there. No keys on there. Ah yeah, there's a hole, look. Avoid fall. Yes, that's a good message. Right, let's go around that bit to the other side. I have got Dune on 4K Blu-ray, so I'll finally get around to watching that on the PS5, sorry, because when I tried to install the 4K Blu-ray drive on my PC, my old Blu-ray drive's been warped in from heat, so it's actually really hard to get it out. So yeah, I'm just going to put that one back as it is, and I'll just watch 4K Blu-rays on the PS5. But yeah, I've got David Lynch's Dune in 4K, when Arrow did the release of that fairly recently, because I'm a big fan of Lynch's Dune as much as lots of people hate it. I was quite pleased, though, when Red Letter Media did the review of it, that they said, you know, it was nowhere near as bad as they were expecting watching it back, because it's one of those films that does get a bad reputation it doesn't deserve. Like, there's a lot of problems with it, but it's one of those films where if you go in watching knowing it's got problems with it, it's actually a really good film, especially in terms of, like, practical effects, and, like, soundtrack and everything. Right, where's the bloody key to this thing, then? This is where I obviously want to go, isn't it? But there's a jailer over there by the look of it, so I obviously need to get down there. Yeah, Lord of the Rings in 4K would probably be fantastic. I assume you mean Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings, right? But yeah, sure, that'll probably be fantastic in 4K. I suppose if you've got a 4K TV, the easiest way of watching 4K films is just to, like, buy them online, isn't it? Like, stream them in 4K or download them in 4K. Oh, there's another fucking black phantom octopus guard over there. Yeah, I think the problem is as well, they tried to fit it into one film, and they didn't let David Lynch get the final cut of it. And the studio also did that bullshit of like, oh, well, let's cut lots of really important scenes he's filmed, you know, from out of the actual film. See you, Flazzy. Because, you know, like, oh, the audience will be too dumb to understand them, or they're not good for pacing of the film and all that kind of shit. Even though there's some really important scenes he actually filmed from the book in there that they just cut out because the studio were idiots. Have you seen the Spice Diver fan edit? That's definitely worth a watch. The Spice Diver's fan edit is nearly all of the deleted scenes restored where they should be, but edited to actually fit in with the pacing of the movie. So it's got lots of the stuff that's meant to be in the book and everything. It's meant to be in the film that David Lynch actually filmed, but wasn't there in it. Oh, hang on, my chat's glitching out a bit on my phone, I think, because my thing was hitting it, my cable. Yeah, I didn't like the Hobbit trilogy. I think the first two were alright, but the third one felt completely unnecessary. Alright, let's see about that. It's only a stone of ethereal eyes, okay, so that's not... Oh, shit. Alright, let's see if I can recover my souls from there. I don't want to waste my stone of ethereal eyes here, so I'll just use the cling ring. I was hoping that was a key down there or something, but the stone of ethereal eyes I'll use for getting myself to bad world tendency on the what's it world, Boletaria, because I want to get the black tendency on Boletaria for the secret areas it unlocks. Like the bit on 1-1 it unlocks. I think in the remake they have made it easier to go from like white to black world tendency easier, because on PS3 I know that was one of those like annoying features nobody ever kind of got. Which I don't want to be going that way, do I? No. I was going the other way. I liked it, but I thought it looked very bland compared to the Lynch Dune, because obviously the Book of Dune with all the space kind of noblism sort of, whatever you want to call it, like the space gothic stuff is where like all Warhammer 40k gets its inspiration from. So while I did think the new Dune film was actually good in itself, I did wish that they made it more overblown, you know, and like regal looking. Yeah, but the Ornithopters are really cool in it. Because sadly, they don't really even have the Ornithopters, do they, in the Lynch version? He who controls the spice controls the universe. Which I always think of when I pick up a spice in this game. Oh crap. There we go. Right, I'm going to try and get back down to that bottom floor and get my souls back. Yeah, I kind of like that, but at the same time, I kind of like the really kind of degenerates, like, you know, overblown, royalist kind of space fantasy thing from the original sort of film, because that's definitely how I got the impression it was from the book, because when these people have so much money, they probably plate gold on everything. I mean, Frank Herbert's a really interesting bloke, actually. Because he was definitely like more on that nerdy kind of side of science fiction. I never realised it was so easy to dodge these. Ooh, oh, that one wasn't. Probably because I'm quite close to him. Right, here we go, here we go. Because I think he wrote it based on like how sand dunes worked on the coast or something, finding them really interesting. Hello. That's it, chase me around the corner. Oh, there's another one over there, shit. Can't deal with two of these guys at once. Oh no, they are both coming at once, aren't they? Right, here we go. And get away before that one casts a spout, there we go. Alright, Brighton. Oh, your picture actually shows up properly on the PS5, that's good, because only a couple of people's do. But, yeah, Dan, I don't actually know. It would have been, yeah, it would have been around then. It's only been the last couple of years, because it was whenever Scott basically lost the rights to make them, because they went into insolvency, and then 3M didn't carry on, you know, like, the thing with making them. But I don't actually know, and you can probably find somebody that knows the exact dates of all this stuff online. Yeah, Fred's is a great film. Yeah, I'd like to get an Avon-made GSR, but sadly they are pretty expensive. But yeah, it's basically because Avon just had to take over production when Scott Rubber collapsed, and you know, once because they didn't actually collapse. It was they were bought out by 3M, and then 3M didn't want anything to do with the GSR because of its like, you know, all the problems they'd had with it. So I think 3M basically just gave the British Army a load of kind of compensation payout kind of thing and said we're just not going to carry it on. And then under the rights of what they did, they were able to just say to Avon Rubber, can you fix this for us? And then it was a bit like the HK kind of doing the SA-80 sort of thing, compared to the old Enfield thing before Enfield, you know, went bust. It's very similar to that, really. What sort of price is it? It won't let you send it on the stream, but I am interested, Dan. But what sort of price is it, in all honesty? Because I don't know if it's something I'd really want to spend all that much money on at the moment, you know, with other more important things. I can't remember if I said to people, but on Christmas Eve, my Cobalt 60 sample got through customs absolutely fine. It's actually quite a weak Cobalt 60 sample, but it is Cobalt 60 nonetheless. So that's cool. That's sort of the alright price for a bright, although saying I don't know what that sort of stuff would cost anyway, but... that date, I'd think it would be Avon, but if you're not sure, I wouldn't risk paying that for it when you can get them for £40 at the moment. Right, I'm not going to risk doing that bit to go around there again. Because you get back up over there, but there's no point if I've already picked up everything else from it. Oh, that was lucky, that guy didn't spot me. Right. Yeah, it's not a bad price, I suppose, for it, especially if it's in size, but really, I'd only need it in size 4, because that's the only size of those that fits me. Oh, there is a thing over there, though, saying that. Alright, where's the broken bit of railing to get to that bit? There it is, alright. Ah, yeah, that'll be good. Because I think you'll like it. It's a cool mask, it's just a shame that when they first went into production, they had so many, like, quality control issues. Mercury Rapier. Ooh, how does that one work? What stats does the Mercury Rapier have compared to the regular one? I mean, I know it's going to be a lot less leveled up, because it's, only a +1, but, Ah, so it does poison damage as well. Oh, that's interesting. That might be worth me levelling up, actually, if I've got loads of spare Mercury stuff, because I've not bothered using any Mercury stuff. Well, let me go back to the Nexus. Ah, cheers, Brighto. That's cool. Yep, thank you very much. 13 months. Yep. Oh, it is the size 4, so that would be one that fits me, yeah. Oh, I'm sort of tempted, but I don't think I will, you know, just because Britain's still using them at the moment, there are going to be more and more turning up on the surplus market. It's one of those things at the moment where they're probably going to get cheaper for a while rather than more expensive. I have got a rapier in real life. It's my longest sword. Where I've got it stored at the moment, I can't remember. But my rapier is like a 40-inch blade, and it's fucking heavy. But it is a nice sword. I have done a video on it. It was made by one of those companies a lot of people don't rate, but I quite like it. Let's have a look at his upgrade stuff. So... can Baldwin not do them? Do I have to get the upgrades done from the other one? Let's just level up. Or have I still not got enough to do that? No, I'm still going to have to go and do that Shadow People level again quickly, just to get the, Just do that. To get enough souls to level up again, then I'll get a few spare more, because I think I might have to go to the guy in Stonefang tunnels actually to level up the like Mercury type ones rather than the basic ones. Are you thinking of Barry Lyndon? But I don't think that's a Kubrick film we're thinking of. I reckon you're thinking of The Duelist, aren't you? Which I think's Ridley Scott. Because if you're thinking of Kubrick, you'd be thinking of Barry Lyndon if you're thinking of things like rapiers, but I don't think there's a very good... I can't remember there being a rapier duel in Barry Lyndon. There's a pistol duel near the end. But I think you're thinking of The Duelist, which I think's Ridley Scott. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, I think you're thinking of The Duelist. The Barry Lyndon film you're probably thinking of is, the Kubrick film you're probably thinking of is Barry Lyndon. But yeah, that's not got a rapier duel at the end, it's got a pistol duel at the end. Both are really good films. That was back when Ridley Scott made good films. You know, back when he did Blade Runner and Alien and things like that, rather than the crap he makes now. That'll do. Yeah, that's kind of weird, Brightel, but interesting. Yeah, I think Hype, it was just one of those masks the Americans didn't make out of the best materials possible at the time, sadly. So it's a really cool mask, like the MCU 2P, it just didn't age well.
I can forge weapons.
I haven't seen a new Matrix. I didn't even know it's out. Is it any good? I didn't know it was out yet. Oh, it's interesting. Is it? I might actually have a look then at some point. But...
You come back
let me
alive.
just check it's not because I don't have it equipped. So let me just change the rapier to the Mercury rapier and then just see in case it's because I don't have it. Nah, he can't obviously do the Mercury rapier then.
So interesting. I can tell you're not getting lost now.
Right, let's then see if I change that back to the regular rapier. I go to Stone Fang Tunnel, actually I want to level up first, don't I? I wouldn't have expected it too high, but if it's worth a watch, I'll probably still watch it. Shall I do Strength again? I was going to do Endurance, wasn't I, and get that to 20 at least. So it's still worth a watching, is it? It's just not amazing. Yeah, I still probably watch it. It's just I've not been to the cinema in ages because of all the restrictions we've had on that, and I'm not just feeling like doing it. Stonefang Tunnel, that's that one. But yeah, I kind of want to get an Avon C50 in all honesty. I want to do smithing grounds, don't I, and then use a little elevator. Oh, there's a crystal lizard I haven't killed. Let me get him. Hardstone shard. 8 hardstone shards, actually, that's really good. I'm glad you like it, though. Be careful with your air rifle. But what model air rifle did you get? Yeah, air rifles are good fun as long as you're sensible with them. Right, this might be the guy I need to talk to. Ah, yeah, so it's only this guy that does the Mercury ones. So Mercury shards can do that +2, +3, +4. Oh, I don't have enough to get it to +4, that's annoying. But that's still alright stats, actually, isn't it? It's not obviously as good as my regular rapier, but it does do poison damage. That is interesting. Might be worth holding on to. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense, Brighthog. Yeah, you don't have to worry about it being somebody else's sweat, do you? That's the thing. Right. What I will do now is buy some stuff off of the Dirty Man or whatever he's called on the surface, because he does sell, like the random shards. So I will buy a load of those and just send them to the, box, because it's good for upgrades. Oh, another good thing in this, you can actually just send all your, shards and that to storage, and then you can still use them for doing the things. You don't actually have to have them on you, which is much better than the original Demon Souls. You don't have to be carrying like 10 kilos worth of upgrade items on you. Right, Hardstone Shard and Sharpstone Shard. I can't remember which ones I want, so I can get 17, so I might as well buy 10 of one, and then 7 of the other. There we go. Then I've at least got them for when I want to upgrade random weapons. Doesn't he sell the bigger ones on the next level in? I'm going to check that, actually. I'm pretty sure he does. Right. Yeah, isn't one of the MSA Millenniums also, rather than the Advantage like you're saying, isn't the MSA Millennium the one they use in, what's the film game? Is it Battlefield 3? No, you don't need a license for a 22 air rifle in the UK as long as it's under 12 foot-pounds of power. If you bought it from a proper shop and everything, it should all be fine. But you can't go around just carrying it on you anywhere. Right, let's get this one. Clear stone, don't think I need that for anything, but whatever. We'll have to buy some more arrows again at some point, that's alright. They don't cost very much. Does it show me how long I've played this character for so far? Because I bet it's been ages. So the way you can look that up, I don't know if it's just on the save game screen. Wherever that is. It might... Oh, does it show it there under Bright comment so I can't see it? Let me just wait for Brighto's comment to disappear. Yeah, 16 hours, 51 minutes on this character. And I think I've done at least 8 hours on the other one. Demon's Souls is a really good game with wasting time in. I normally like listening to audiobooks while playing it. But I think it's because it's challenging enough that it doesn't feel like, you know, it's mundane. But... Oh, shit. Not doing very well against these guys, but that's okay. I'm just killing them to see if they drop any of their, because these guys sometimes drop ores. So you can basically grind them if you're trying to, so yeah, I've got a bit of spider stone. Any good, Brighto? I've never been a massive fan of God of War, but I can see the appeal of it. I think that was the one Mike streamed when it was free on PlayStation. Yeah, it's good, isn't it, Davey? Especially if you're, like, not in a great mood and you've just got loads of time to kill. Games can be really good for that. Oh, shit, I forgot that happened. The, like, exploding minecart things. No, I've not even heard of SAS survival bows, but I'll look into them at some point. Right, where is he? There he is. Right, I need to remember here where the actual, what's his name is? The trader is. I can't remember who's on the score, the one but... Yeah, they put, an ID on the mining cart, so you have to keep, there's like these weird exploding magic things on the mining carts. I get the feeling, oh yeah, magic is much more useful against these things, isn't it? So, let's change back to that. Oh, I've got the wrong thing, so I guess. Oh yeah, another little crystal lizard. Come back here, crystal lizard. What's this one got? Clearstone. What's clearstone for? It's from one of the things, isn't it? But I tend to just normally do the regular upgrades on weapons, you know, just like the base ones to get them to plus 10 rather than the ones that get them to, Alright, I'm pretty certain that it's... yeah, GSR filters are hard to get, so if you can get them sealed for £16, that's actually quite a good price. The only problem with GSR filters is they're not wrapped up very well. I'm assuming it'll kill me if I go down there, but I've not actually tried it. Yeah. Oh, saying that, there's an item you can obviously fall and pick up if you... Tell you what, let's try something silly, because I've not got a thing. So we'll change the Ring of Aves, or whatever it's called, to the Cat Ring. Decreases damage from falls. Okay, let's see if I can survive this now. Oh, cool, you can. Oh, no, you don't. Okay, no, I can't survive that. Stupid comment. Alright, yeah, have a good day, Hype. I'll be playing this a bit longer, right? I don't want the Cat Ring, and it didn't save my life from that fall, it's useless. Oh, the internal filter, nah, there's no point in that. All it's designed to do is collect sweat. It's not really a filter as much as it is just kind of a, kind of sweat collector. Goes in the chin. I've played it on PC, I've not played it on PS5. But you mean the zombie one, yeah? 7 Days to Die. Yeah, I've got that on PC on Steam. Yeah, Commando Store's quite good actually. I will recommend Commando Store. When I bought from them before, they have had stuff at good prices. Although saying that in the UK you do have to pay quite a bit for postage from America, but they are good if they've got a mask in that you can't normally find for sale over here. Then it is worth it paying the extra postage. Because that's where I got my Scott. You know, like the one the Finnish army used, that one, but not the one with the drinking tube. It's like the American M105. It's called rather than the M95. But it's the Scott one with you'd know the one I mean if you look up Finnish army gas mask. They weren't too bad when they shipped to me, actually, even though I'm in the UK. But I don't know if that's because they were using a different foil at the time or what. I might as well get my souls back now. Yeah, Varustrelka's good, or however it's pronounced. But yeah, at least they ship cheaper to the UK now than they used to, which is a good thing. Alright, now we're going to go to the floor below. I need to buy loads of stuff from that. What's it called? The trader, wherever he is. Yeah, I mean, I'm in England, so Finland is actually closer to me physically than the US, but that doesn't mean that they necessarily post stuff faster. Oh, large hardstone shard. That is actually good. That's something that's useful. Alright, definitely go down here, because there's quite a lot of crystal lizards that, like, down here, if you can catch them. Let's see if I can kill them with magic using them. No, he's already past the point where I can't see him. Can I lock onto one of them, please? Yeah, I got two of them at least. Clearstone shard. Hardstone shard. Oh, got some right stuff from those. Right, cheers. Yeah, I've not played it in ages, but thanks for the offer. Right, that wasn't what I was trying to do anyway. It's just this is a good place to farm some materials. What time did I start streaming? Does anyone know? Oh, an hour and 54 minutes ago. Okay. I won't be on too much longer than if I've been on nearly 2 hours. Ought to probably get some lunch at some point. Don't want to go that way, it's got the exploding things. Yeah, you have to be careful, don't you, with some fruit, because there was a guy in the UK who killed himself. He was doing an overdose of some sort of, those flying bomb things again. Killed himself with an overdose of some sort of vitamin thing, because he like took loads of multivitamins today and did like loads of health smoothies and eventually died from it. Right, I think he's over here somewhere. The trader guy. At least somewhere on this area, I think, if I remember. Supposed to be fun. Yeah, I don't know exactly, Dan. I think it was pretty much instantly from what I'm aware, but yeah, so I'm pretty sure if it's 29 or onwards, it probably would be the Avon one. But yeah, I honestly don't know in all detail. I just know it's like one of those things that happen. Right, let's find wherever that trader is anyway. Oh, there's another crystal lizard. Come here. Clearstone shard, hardstone shard. Don't know if I need those, but it's good having them anyway. Ah, there he is. Right, good.
Oh, hello. Here to make a deal.
Yeah, because this is why I want to get him on this one, because he does the large sharpstone and hardstone shards. Yeah, that's all I can afford for the time being, unless... Does he... Do I have any other things? No, I don't. Right. Oh crap! There's the bugs there. Let me deal with them before I leave. Might as well examine the corpses while I'm here. I reach him with a rapier. Not very well. That did alright. Still there's more annoying over here. I don't know if it's even worth actually killing these things, how little souls I get from them at the moment. Yeah, I suppose it is good if it's something that, you know, at least is one of those things that only makes you ill for a bit, potentially, unless you really overdo it. Barriers in the way. Okay. Right. Might as well see if while I'm here I can get those random items that are on the sort of ledges. Yeah, as I've been streaming nearly 2 hours, I won't be on loads longer now. Any directly below there? How about I look at it? Looks like there's a bit of a ledge there. Oh yeah, there's some down there, isn't there? So, yeah, I guess I'll just go off this bit here to get to that one. What's he got on him? Shade heater shield. Don't know if that's any good or not. But probably not as good as my current shield. There are even more of those bugs somewhere. Oh, there's one stuck under there, look. Is it the 27th today, yeah? I'm pretty sure it's the 27th, isn't it? Monday the 27th December. Sounds about right. you reckon rolling there would be a good idea or not? Let's just do that. Anything here? Not that I can really see, but what I can just do is that now and evacuate. So what's the difference between a dose? Because I thought a dose is the correct dose, like when you have something like that. Not really in Star Wars. I like the original trilogy, but I'm not really into all the new Star Wars stuff.
I can forge weapons for you.
Right, do I have the stuff now to do those? So no, I still need 2 more chunks for that and a bit of pure sharp stone. What about this one? No, I haven't got any pure hard stone. I've got enough for everything on that except the hard stone chunk, but I don't know where, That's a bit crazy, isn't it, Dan? So did they literally look like the exact same thing as the old British ones? Well, I have seen fashion places literally sell camo type stuff that isn't technically surplus camo, but at a massive, you know, like up price for what it actually is. Let's dump all my stuff in here. Right, I am going to go and just quickly get some more arrows, because I'm sure I'm going to need them. I did like Rogue One saying that Stoic Jedi, but I didn't like any of the others. Right, I want arrows, yes. 116. That's a good amount. Yeah, might as well kill the Grim Reaper down there. Right, I'm going to have at least one go while I'm on stream of doing the man-eaters, which are a really annoying boss in this game. But, like I said, that might not go well, but we'll see. I'll get 100 more of these. Odd. And then, I'll spend the rest of my thing on him for a late noon grass. There we go. Should go, yeah. I'm not a massive fan of the prequels either. I kind of like them, but I think they go on too long. I don't think they're awful either. I'm not somebody who absolutely hates them. But... Right, okay, so what I want to do now is see if I can do the man-eaters. Right, Upper Latria, here we go. Time for Lovecraftian nightmare fuel. Right. So, I've got the Cling Ring on, which I want. I don't want the Ring of Avarice, so I probably want the Thief Ring. Hard to say, because none of the rings are really going to help me much here. I've got things to go into human form, but I don't want to waste that on this, you know, like, one bit. What's that say? Shortcut here? Try arrow. What does that arrow actually... Oh, are they on about the gargoyle over there, or the, yeah. Oh, that doesn't do anything. Maybe they're on about that gargoyle. It doesn't even reach out to them there. But I'm not going that way anyway, I'm going this way, aren't I? So. Now you better fall on here, because these guys normally drop souls. Yeah, there we go. So they're quite good for just like hoarding loads of souls, then binge it at some point. But yeah, anyway, this is one of the most hated bosses coming up in all the Souls series, if you don't know about the Man-Eaters. It's like the Gargoyle one from the original Dark Souls, but the one before it, and you're on a platformer. It really easy to fall to your death and everything else. Yeah, shin guards are good for not having your shins, like, caved in, broken, whatever. Right, Mario's not there, okay. Right, so I have to first get past some enemies to get to the boss, because he's at the top of the tower. And then we have to, you'll see one of the most frustrating bosses in the Souls games, and I bet I won't beat this one first go. I bet I'll get my ass kicked. Even though I'm quite a lot higher level than when I first tried to do this a couple of days ago. Will that guy come down and annoy me, or will he just ignore me? I don't know if they are actually called vomiters over here. I don't actually know that, right off. There's a lot of gargoyles in Oxford, because there are a lot of old buildings there, but I don't actually know if they, I don't know... is it there he turns his back? Okay, good. Right, here we go, here we go. Yeah. Fresh spice, nice to get some more, but I don't really need it, but... Right, I think he's the only one of those on this staircase. I think? Yeah, then we've got the Man-Eaters coming up, which are like the two gargoyle bosses before the ones in Dark Souls, but at least you had to fight in like entire church roof to fight them on in Dark Souls. These guys, you've got a little narrow walkway to fight them on. Right, here we go. So I'll probably try the bow rather than my magic, because it's got longer range. Here's the first one. The best thing you can do with these is if you get them both, this one dead before the second one shows up, but that's quite hard to do. I can't remember his moveset. Was that for school stuff, Romeo and Juliet? Where is he? Over there. Come on then. At least I do a lot more damage to him than I used to do when I first tried to fight him. But I need to really get in the position where he can't ram me. Oh shit, motherfucker. Here's a good game, yeah, and then see, then a second one comes up, so you have to deal with two of them piling you at the same time. I'll have one more go while I'm on stream, and then I'll call it quits for this stream. I'll keep playing this after the stream finishes, but, yeah. Like I said, the good thing with the PS5 is I find it quite a lot easier than PC to just play console games and just have a chat with people for some reason. I don't know why, I think it just works quite well. Because I'm definitely not somebody that hates console games, even though I've got a really good PC. It's just, I prefer PC gaming just because of, like, you know, how much more control you've got over everything, but... Yeah, I know he was. Righto, I know he was, but I won't pronounce it on here. Richard III's, in my opinion, the best Shakespeare. So. Emily's, like, Karens. Right, now to deal with this dickhead every time, it just makes it much slower to get to the boss. Can you just do that to make him turn around? In my opinion, recurves, just because they're simpler. Oh no, he's turning around. No, 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 no. No, you don't. Ah, thank fuck for that. Just because if he killed you, it's just really frustrating getting killed there. Right, let's do the boss, and then we'll see if I manage it this time. I'm not guaranteeing anything, but you know, we'll see if I can do it. If not, I might grind some more levels off the stream as well at some point, just so I do more damage per hit. I mean, compounds in theory are better, Dan, in terms of power, but I like recurves just because they're simpler. Alright, righto, yeah. I'm sure I don't check my privilege enough for their liking. Let's see if I can fight him right by this door, just so he can't knock me backwards there, can he? Right. If I stay in the middle of the platform, I imagine he can't knock me off. Oh, I'm pretty close to the edge again. Nope. Shame that they can't fall to their death, but they can fly. I suppose I can catch his wing there, can I? Stop stalling for time! If it was just him, I wouldn't mind, but his mate will turn up in a minute, and then I'm really screwed. This does nowhere near as much damage as it used to do when I first played. I fighting them when on whatever level. Alright, his mate's turning up now, so we've got a bit of an issue. Quick. Oh, I don't like this. Yeah, I am literally going off now, Flazzy. I was going to have a couple attempts to do the man-eaters, which are like the nastiest boss in this entire fucking series of games, but no, I'm going to grind even more levels before I try it, just so I can do even more damage to them per hit. So I don't have to put up with as much bollocks when I'm fighting them. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you all later then, so I'll finish streaming now, but as I said, I quite enjoy streaming Demon Souls, so even if I'm on a different character at some point, I'll probably stream this again, just because it's a bit easier to do than a webcam stream. Funny enough, there is a really cool helmet behind me that I was given as a Christmas present from a friend, but you can't see it because I'm on the stream with no webcam. But, see everybody, have a good day, and I think I'll just go on here, don't I?